Hello students, welcome back to fourth session on permutation and combination. In this session, we are concentrating on what is combination and we are solving simple problems on combination. So we know that what is permutation and even we concentrated on types of permutation. So when the concept permutation comes, which word comes to your mind? So it is not the selection. Which word comes to your mind? That's the question to be answered. So when the word permutation comes, so we will think of arrangement of items. Arrangement of given items. So, and there is a proper way for arrangement. Means there is an order in which we are arranging. But when the word combination comes, we are not arranging. What we are doing? We are selecting. Selecting what? Selecting some elements out of given elements. Some elements means R, given elements means N. So, combination means selection of R elements out of N elements by not giving importance to the order in which you are selecting. So, there is no importance attached to the order in which you select. So, that is known as combination. So, combination is selection of some element out of given elements. So, then what is the formula? So, formula for calculation of how many combination in which we can select. So, is NCR. N means number of given item. R means the item to be selected from N. So, N combination R. Try to understand. R is to be selected. So, from a given element of N. So, that's why NCR is equal to N factorial divided by N minus R factorial into R factorial. So, in case if R is 0, N factorial divided by N minus 0 factorial minus 0 factorial means N factorial divided by N factorial. Answer will become 1. If R is 1, then N factorial divided by N minus 1 factorial into 1 factorial. So, N factorial is nothing but N into N minus 1 into N minus 2 till when? Till N minus N. So, N into N minus 1 factorial divided by, so N minus 1 factorial. So, N minus 1 will get cancels. So, the answer is N only. Try to understand. So, this is how, this is what the formula to arrive at, what is that term? NCR. NCR is N factorial divided by N minus R factorial minus R factorial. This formula we are making use to identify the selection of R elements out of given N elements. We just look at this first simple problem. Find the value of the following. 6C4. 6 means N, 4 means R. So, N factorial means 6 factorial divided by N minus R factorial means 6 minus 4 factorial into R factorial means 4 factorial. 6 minus 4 is 2. So, 2 factorial into 4 factorial. So, 6 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 4 factorial. Answer is 15. So, you can select 4 elements out of 6 given, 4 elements at a time you can select out of given 6 elements in how many ways? 15 ways. This is selection. So, we are not arranging, we are selecting. So, next one is 8C5. 8C5 means 8 elements are there. You need to select 5 elements. In how many ways you can select 5 elements out of given 8 elements. So, 8 factorial divided by 8 minus 5 factorial into 5 factorial. Answer is 56. In the same way, 5C3 means there are 5 elements, you have to select 3. 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial. That is the answer. 7C2. So, 7 factorial divided by 7 minus 2 factorial minus 2 factorial. You have to find out the answer. 4C1. 4 factorial divided by 4 minus 1 factorial minus into 1 factorial. Answer is 4. 3C2. N factorial divided by 3 factorial divided by 3 minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Answer is 3. So, if there are 3 elements, 2 elements to be selected, there are 3 ways to select. 2 elements out of given 3 elements. This is how to calculate how many how R elements can be selected, in how many ways you can select R elements out of given n elements. Just look at illustration 2. Find the number of ways of selecting 3 letters out of following words when used. Venus. So there are how many letters? So there are 5 letters. You have to select how many letters? 3 letters. So 5C3. So answer is 10 ways. Mobile. So there are how many letters? 6 letters. You have to select 3. So 6C3. Answer is 20 ways. Duck. There are 4. 4C3. You need to select 3 only. So now look at illustration 3. Find the value of n if NC2 is 15. So n we don't know. So NCR is 2. So is equal to what? NCR is equal to n factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. So NC2 is n factorial divided by n minus 2 factorial. So into 2 factorial, which is equal to 15. So 15 is equal to n factorial divided by n minus 2 factorial into 2 into 1. 2 factorial means 2 into 1. So n factorial is equal to when we cross multiply. So 15 into n minus 2 into 2 into 1 factorial. N factorial is equal to n minus 2 factorial. So into 30. So n minus 2 means n into n factorial means n into n minus 1, n minus 2 is equal factorial is equal to n minus 2 factorial into 30. So n square minus n is equal to 30. How we arrived at n square? So because n minus 2 will get cancels. So we will arrive at n into n minus 1 is equal to 30. So n square minus n is equal to 30. N square minus n plus minus 30 is equal to 0. So on factorization, then when we want to arrive at minus n, we need to deduct 5n from 6n. So minus n is equal to minus 6n plus 5n minus 30 is equal to 0. So we have n into n minus 6 plus 5 into n minus 6. So we have n plus 5, n minus 5, sorry n minus 6. When we simplify, n is equal to minus 5, n is equal to 6. So when n need not be a negative value, we should not take it. Our negative value cannot be taken, so that's why n is equal to 6. So this is how to arrive at n. Same type of problem we solve particularly under permutation. So illustration 4, NC3 is 10, find n. So in the same way, 10 factor n we don't know, NC3 is equal to n factorial divided by n minus 3 factorial into 3 factorial is equal to how much? 0. So when we cross multiply it, so answer is n factorial is equal to 10 into 3 into 2 into 1 into n minus 3 factorial. N factorial is equal to 60 into n minus 3 factorial. So n factorial means n into n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 is equal to 60 into n minus 3. N minus 3 will get cancels. So n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 is equal to 60. Try to understand, n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 is equal to 60. So let me consider n as 5. So 5 into 5 minus 1 into 5 minus 2 is equal to 60. Yes, 5 into 5 minus 1 means 4. 5 minus 2 means 3. So 5 into 4 into 3 is 60. So n is equal to 5. We need to guess. There is no other way. Means trial and error method. I guessed n as 5. So we arrived answer n as 5 only. When left hand side will be equal to right hand side. So this is how to calculate value of n by making use of NC3 is equal to 10. So just look at illustration 5. Find the value of 9C4. 9 factorial divided by 9 minus 4 factorial means 5 factorial. So into 4 factorial. So answer is 126. Illustration 6. There are 5 shirts and 4 pants with the students. In how many ways student can be dressed up? In the same, so we had the same problem in permutation also. So there are 5 shirts. One cannot wear 5 shirts at a time. He can wear only one. So one should be selected. So 5C1 is the answer. As far as shirt is concerned, as far as pant is concerned, 4C1 is the answer. So what answer we'll get for 5C1 and 4C1? We need to calculate the product of that. We'll arrive at how many ways he can wear shirt and pant out of 5 shirts and 4 pant. So 4 pants, answer is 20 ways. Same problem we solve particularly under permutation. So there are 10 buses operating between Mangalore and Udupi. In how many ways a person can go from Mangalore to Udupi? In how many ways a person can go from Mangalore to Udupi? So number of ways buses operating is 10. A person can travel only only in one bus. He cannot travel at a time in 2 buses. He can travel particularly in one bus. So 10C1 is the answer. Answer is 10 ways. So next question they asked is, in case while returning, if he go from Mangalore to Udupi and come back by different bus. So in how many ways a person can go from Mangalore to Udupi is 10 ways, and come back by different bus. Means he will leave that bus, he will take one more bus. He left one bus. So now the selection is between 9. So he can come back by one bus only. So 9C1 is the answer. 9C1 is nothing but 9 ways. So he can go to Mangalore by making use of 10 bus in 10 ways. He can come back in another bus from Mangalore to Udupi in 9 ways. The total ways in which he can go and come back is 10 into 9, that is 90 ways. In how many ways a committee of 2 can be chosen out of 5%? So answer is 5C2. So 5C2 is 10 ways. 5 factorial divided by 5 minus what factorial? 5 in how many ways 5 minister seats can be chosen out of 10 MLAs? So 10 factorial divided by 10 minus 5 factorial into 5 factorial. Answer is 252 ways. So next one is, there are 6 chess players in a school. Mr. Gagan is one of them. How many teams of 3 can be formed with Mr. Gagan as captain? So there are totally how many players? 6 players. Number of players in a team should be 3. So try to understand. Gagan should be the captain. So he is fixed. So when we leave Gagan, because he is fixed, we will be left with 5. So we need to have a team of 3. So already Gagan gets selected, 2 need to get selected. So out of 5, 2 must be selected. 5C2 is answer. So answer is 10 ways. Did you get my point? So there are 6 chess players. Try to understand. If we want to make a team of 3 and Gagan must be there in the team. So means Gagan is already selected. How many left out of 6? 5. Now 3 in it, we can form a team with 3 players. Already Gagan, we took Gagan. So we need to take 2 out of 5. Why out of 5? Because Gagan is not there. Gagan gets selected. So 2 out of 5. So answer is 10 ways. So 5C2, 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. So answer is 10 ways. So there are 10 Mysore silk sarees and 25 Kanchipuram silk sarees in a shop. In how many ways Shailaja can choose 1 Mysore silk saree and 1 Kanchipuram silk saree? So there are 10 Mysore silk saree. So she has to select 1 from 10. 10C1 ways means 10 ways. And there are 25 Kanchipuram saree. She can select 1. 25C1 answer is 25 ways. So the number of ways she can select both the sarees are 10 into 25. Answer is 250 ways. So they can select in how many ways? 250 ways. In how many ways a student can select 4 subjects out of 8 subjects? So 4 subject out of 8 subject, if 2 subjects are compulsory for every students. So 8 subjects are there, 2 are compulsory, it's fixed. Now selection is 6. Out of 6 he need to select how many subject? 4. 2 is already fixed, 2 he need to select. 6C2 is the answer. 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. That's the answer. Answer is 50 ways. So illustration 13. A library has 8 commas and 9 Kannada books. How many groups of 3 commas and 4 Kannada books can be selected out of them? So 3 commas. So 3 out of 8. 8 factorial divided by 8 minus 3 factorial. So into 3 factorial. So 4 Kannada books out of 9. So 9C4, answer is 126. So if you take only Kannada book, 126 ways. If you take only commerce book, 56 ways. But we need to select both. So 56 into 126 means 7056 ways of arranging how many Kannada books? 8 commerce book, 9 Kannada books. So where we are making a group of 3 commerce and 4 Kannada. So this is all about today's session. So we'll